You want to get out of here? You talk to me.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, I will be reviewing Mad Max 2, also known as The Road Warrior. Released in 1981, The Road Warrior is a sequel to George Miller's 1979's Mad Max. And though the original may have been the movie that kick-started his groundbreaking franchise, The Road Warrior was what mainstreamed George Miller's apocalyptic epic, and for many was their first introduction to the world of Mad Max and Max himself. Now I know that many of you may be put off by hearing the word sequel. Everybody knows that sequels are never better than the original, right? Well, Mad Max 2 is one of the rare occasions in which the majority of people agree that it is, in fact, better than the original Mad Max. For many people, The Road Warrior is the definitive Mad Max movie. And I don't blame them. This movie has everything. Let's count down the list.
If it's all the same to you, I'll drive that tanker.
Numerous action-packed vehicle fights that keep you on the edge of your seat? Check. Some of the best and most jaw-dropping practical stunts that put modern-day movies to shame? Check. Arguably the best iteration of Max in the whole franchise? Check. A simple yet gripping and intriguing storyline with some great twists and turns? Check. Filled with iconic moments and quotable lines? Check. This list could go on and on. But, seeing as we have a lot to talk about today, let's move on. We'll start with the story. Though the premise of the movie is simple, it is executed perfectly. The excellent pacing leaves you never quite feeling bored and waiting for something to happen. But it also doesn't completely overwhelm you with action sequence after action sequence. Though there are many brilliant chases and fiery explosions, The Road Warrior does well to leave time for character development and story progression. This perfect blend of fast-paced action and a compelling story makes for a very exciting and rewarding watch. Now for the characters. Mad Max 2 has a great cast of interesting and unique characters. Most notably, of course, Max himself. Played by the legendary Mel Gibson, his portrayal of Max is just as good as it gets. Sure, Tom Hardy played the role just fine, but there's something so special about Mel's Max that I don't think ever will be surpassed. In this movie, Max is a grim, hardened warrior scavenging for supplies and gasoline in a torn-apart world. Though Max may be a man of few words, Mel's performance, along with some great writing from the team, ensure that there is still a strong personality behind his grim and grimy face. I mean, how can you not love his little smile? Two other notable characters from this movie are of course the two main protagonists, Lord Humongous and Wes. Humongous, the big bad in this movie, is an intimidating and hulking man, yet surprisingly smart and rational, something you wouldn't expect from a man like him.
Just walk away. I will give you safe passage in Wasteland. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror.
And Wes? Well, Wes is the complete opposite. Unlike Humongous, Wes is rageful, he's violent, and to be completely honest, he's pretty unhinged and wacky, which fits the whole vibe of the film, I guess. Overall, all these dynamic and contrasting characters make for a great load of fun, and leave you wanting to learn more about their origins, which is exactly why you watch the Lord Humongous origin fan video. You all know the one I'm talking about.
You puppy.
Well, now let's get on to the interesting stuff. The action. Going into a Mad Max movie, that's probably exactly what you came for. Cool stunts, intense chases, and heart-pounding action. Well, guess what? Mad Max 2 delivers on pretty much every one of those things. This is where the film truly excels. With most of the film being pretty much one long chase, split into 3 parts, there's all the action you could ever wish for in this film's relatively short runtime. However, as we've all learnt, it's all about quality, not quantity. And if it's quality that you're truly interested in, well, good news. Watching this in 2025, I was expecting a film of this age and budget to have somewhat outdated, boring, low-stakes action sequences with bad effects and shaky camera work. I couldn't have been more wrong. I was blown away by the quality of the action scenes and car chases in this movie. Firstly, the chases were well thought out and executed brilliantly, with each individual car and its role well planned, especially in the larger scale sequences with multiple vehicles. Everything felt purposeful and important, meaning the sequences felt more rhythmic and tactical rather than just a chaotic mess. Furthermore, the camera work is steady and well filmed, with many quick cuts, adding to the intensity of the chases. While nowhere near the same level as the newer films, the camera work is largely improved from the first film. And of course, the many unique stunts and innovative set pieces are wonderful to watch for a movie from 1981, with many large crashes and explosions, as customary for any Mad Max film. Though they may be nothing special for today's standards, there is something very authentic and exciting about seeing multiple fully CGI-free chases that make it feel all the more real. All of this, in addition to some awesome-looking cars that clearly inspired the later films and some great-looking visuals, the action of Mad Max 2 really is something to marvel at, and something I never truly believe will feel outdated. And so, there we have it. Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. Overall, this movie is a true testament to everything that is great about action films. Jam-packed with exhilarating sequences, jaw-dropping practical effects, quick camera work, and stunning set pieces. If you're looking for a fun, adrenaline-fueled time that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish, this film is probably for you. On top of the brilliant chases, the dystopian setting is well designed. The characters are interesting enough, and the plot, though simple, definitely serves its purpose. If you're a fan of action films, if you're a fan of dystopian films, even if you're a fan of racing films, then I would highly recommend checking out this film if you haven't already. Taking all of this into account, I'm giving Mad Max 2 The Road Warrior an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, so who's gonna drive the tank?
And so there we have it. My review and retrospective of one of the greatest action films of all time, Mad Max 2. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more reviews, retrospectives and rankings like this, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much, and see you next time.
You can run, but you can't hide!